Hello and welcome to another episode of Scams Uncovered, the show that shines a light on the hidden world of modern deception. And as usual, I'm your host, Alec Kamichi. And in this episode, I'm going to step into the corporate battlefield where scammers aren't just after individuals, they are targeting the entire businesses. Modern business target, no matter the size, from a small startup, like a tiny small business that you can start today in Harare, in Mexico, in Japan, to a multinational firm that is located in Melbourne, which cuts across several continents, several countries. Every organization is a potential target. Why? Because scammers have realized something powerful. One well-crafted email can be worth more than 100 small cons. With remote work, digital transactions, and global supply chains, the attack surface has never been larger. The invoice scam, which is also known as the business email compromise or BEC. Imagine this. A finance officer receives an urgent email from a non-supplier. The message says, "We have changed our bank details. Please send all future payments to this new account." The email looks genuine. Same logo, same tone, same signature. But for all intents and purposes, it's a forged email. And the new account belongs to a scammer. By the time the company realizes it, tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars are gone. Number one tip here, always verify the bank detail changes with a phone call to a known contact, not by replying to an email. The second type of business fraud or business scam is called the CEO fraud. This one, we also term it the executive impersonation. Scammers study company hierarchies and the LinkedIn profiles. So what do? They use a lookalike email address. They message a staff member, usually someone, especially in finance or in human resources, and they'll say something like this: "This is confidential. Please transfer $25,000 to finalize the acquisition deal." The staffer, eager to act quickly for the CEO, usually will run around and send the money without hesitation. The real CEO, in the meantime, knows nothing about it. So the biggest tip here, encourage a culture of verification. Even if it means double checking your boss request, go all the way. The real leaders in the business, they value security over speed. The next type of scam is the procurement and vendor scams. What do the fraudsters do here? They set up fake vendor profiles or bogus companies, as they were called, offering unrealistically low prices for equipment or for raw materials. Once they receive the payment, or usually the one in advance payment, once they receive it, they vanish. No goods, no refunds, and no trace. The tip here is conduct due diligence on all new vendors. Check the registration details, physical addresses, and trade references before making any form of payment. The next one is insider and payroll scam. In this one, the thing to note is that sometimes fraud doesn't come from outside. Disgruntled or financially desperate employees can manipulate the payroll by creating fake supplier accounts, or they can divert refunds to their own pockets. A tip here is rotate duties, conduct regular audits, and use multi-person approval systems all the time. So we need to protect the businesses. How do you do it? I'll give you a quick checklist to which corporate scam can be shielded from ever happening. It's not 100%, but we want to be sure that our corporations are protected because the scammers are on the prowl. The checklist includes, but is not limited to, cybersecurity training for all the employees. This should be regularly, especially the finance and admin staff. Secondly, we need clear communication channels. This is going to help in verifying payment and supplier details. The next thing to use is the multi-factor authentication for all business accounts. And then we should also have an incident response plan. Know what to do immediately if a scam is suspected. This helps a lot in protecting our business interests. Final thought. Scams targeting businesses are becoming more and more sophisticated. But awareness is the biggest defense ever. A few minutes of verification can definitely save millions of dollars. To explore more studies, you know what to do. There is a book that I've authored. Grab your copy from Amazon. It's titled From Harare to Melbourne, a cross-continental look at modern-day scams. This book is packed with real examples of corporate fraud from both Africa and Australia. And I conclude the discussion on corporate scams. So in my next episode, I'm going to turn to a scam that's both emotional and also devastating. This one is the charity and disaster relief scam. We're going to uncover how criminals exploit kindness during crisis and how you can give safely without getting scammed. Stay tuned as we unleash protection or cover. Until then, stay smart, stay secure, and remember, even in business, trust must be verified all the time.